Hi guys, welcome back to another video. The supplies that you will need for this project is a few more than we typically need. You're going to need 2 pieces of paper, glue, and some scissors. Okay, so go grab those materials. If you don't have, for example, scissors, you can kind of make it work without. You'll just end up ripping your paper instead of cutting it. But you will need some sort of a gluing device, whether that's a hot glue gun or a glue stick or liquid glue, whatever, or even tape if you've got it. But glue stick is probably your best bet. And then your regular coloring materials as per usual. So yeah, grab all the things that you need and then we will get started. All right, so we are going to be making a paper mosaic or a paper collage, which is why we need 2 pieces of paper. So you guys are going to take the first piece of paper that you've got, and we are going to be doing our scribble drawing on this piece of paper. For those of you that haven't done scribble drawing, it's kind of where you close your eyes, you take a marker or a pencil or whatever it is you want to use, and you just kind of go all over the place. This is supposed to be very abstract. We're not going to think about it. We're not going to make a certain shape or a certain image. I want you to just kind of follow wherever your hand takes you. Yeah, so we'll do the outline first, and then we will go in after and color in all the different sections, and then we'll take it from there afterwards. Okay, so everyone grab the marker or whatever it is you want to use for the outline of your scribble drawing, and then we will do that part together. All right, so if you feel uncomfortable closing your eyes, you can keep them open, but I want you to really try and just not to think about where you're going or what you're doing. Just kind of let your marker follow its own lead and fill your page with different direction lines. Keep your marker on the page if you can. If it lifts up, that's fine, but try and keep it on the page. So eyes open or closed, up to you. If they're closed, it allows you to kind of think about it less. But we'll take our marker and we'll do this part together. So we're just going to start drawing different shapes. You can go over your page, around, crossing different lines. Maybe you have sharp lines or curves. Try and use your hand to feel out the edges of your page. If you happen to go off your page, don't worry about it. We're just creating all these different sections. We're taking our time. Give it a couple more seconds. All right. So whenever you're ready, you can stop, and you should have some sort of an outline going on here. As you can see, something like that. If you've got any large spaces that you've mixed and you want to kind of go back in and make them more full, you can do that. Just pause the video and join us again when you're ready. But now we are going to work into coloring all the different sections of our paper. You can use marker or pencil crayon. This is going to be the abstract kind of part of our mosaic, and then once we are done coloring, we're going to cut our paper into various shapes and sizes. So again, do not worry about what this looks like or how everything looks right now, because it's going to look completely different come the next step. Okay, so go ahead and use markers or pencil crayons or whatever it is you have to color in your page. Again, you can do different colors in all the different sections or however suits you best. But let's do that now. All right, so you've got your full page colored. It can look like this. It can look however you have done it. If you picked certain colors, that's fine. If you used all the colors, that's great too. So now what we are going to do is we are going to cut our page into a number of various different sizes and shapes that we are then going to put together to make our mosaic on our other page. Okay? So you can start by making big shapes. You can then cut them into smaller shapes. I'll cut them with you along in the video so we can kind of do it together. All right, so just an example, if you want to cut it off into some big pieces. Remember, we're not making specific shapes out of these. We are cutting totally at random. Totally at random. So here's some of the shapes that I've got going on here. Again, yours can be bigger or smaller. You want to have a bit of a variety. And yeah, so keep cutting. So you've got all these different kind of sizes and shapes. Again, there's no wrong way to do this, so just kind of finish cutting the rest of your pieces, and then we'll come back and start putting our mosaic together. All right, so once you have everything cut out, this is where you're gonna need your glue stick. And there's a couple ways you can go about doing this. You can start in the center of your page, or you can start up at a corner. Or if you have another way to go about doing it, you're more than welcome to kind of do whatever feels best for you. But you guys are gonna take one piece, one of your cutouts at a time. You can start wherever you like. I would suggest either start from the center or from a corner. You're gonna glue it on. Glue stick. Glue it on however you like. And then you're gonna take another one, and you're gonna leave just a little bit of space in between, so that you can see it's not just one picture. I'll do a couple more so you guys can see. And you're basically going to fill your page. Here we go. Fill your page with your different cutouts. You might not be able to fit them all because you do have a bit of space in between. So if you can't fit them all, that's fine. But you're going to try and fill your page with your different cutouts and kind of reorganize it. And again, we're not putting any pressure on ourselves to make it look a certain way. We're just trying to fit different pieces together. So kind of look at the different shapes you have and where they will fit along with what you've done. But yeah, have fun with it, be creative, and let's do it. I apologize in advance. I continued on and I forgot to press record, so it's going to skip to me still doing the mosaic, but closer to the end of it. So if you guys do need more time, just press pause and then continue when you're ready. But yeah, that was my bad. All right, so your mosaic should be coming together, something like this. If you find that you have kind of little sections that are missing something and you want to cut any of your leftover pieces to fit those, you can do that. So want to make a few tinier pieces. You can do that to fit them in those little spots. It's totally up to you how you want to do it, but feel free to kind of edit your pieces however you need to fit certain spaces, and it'll just take kind of playing around with them. Also, if you have pieces that are hanging off of the edge of your paper, you guys can take your scissors and kind of cut them so that it makes everything even. But again, that's totally up to you. If you like the look of it hanging off your page, then that's cool too. But overall, this is your mosaic. I hope that you guys enjoyed the prompt. I hope that you were able to kind of let yourself just do the project without thinking about it too much. Let me know how that went for you. And if you found that stressful, if you found that kind of nice to not have the pressure of making it look a certain way or having a certain idea of how it should look in the back of your mind. But yeah, that's everything for this prompt pretty much. Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so I will see you guys again on Friday.